This is the military reality of our time. In such an environment, one of the Army's first responsibilities is to protect its communications. Moreover, the Army, in its national survival role, must warn the whole public in event of attack.
The Cold War was an extremely important part of our past. For a whole 2 generations of us lived under the threat of annihilation in an atomic war.
I always thought to myself, this is not going to end well. The whole build-up of defenses in Europe and the build-up of nuclear strike and capability and the building of these facilities, this is not going to end well. And so to me, the greatest miracle, and I was practically in tears when it was happening, and yet it sort of went over the heads of most Canadians, the greatest miracle of our time is the fact that the Cold War ended not with a bang, but with a whimper.
This is George Rich speaking. The Canadian government has declared a national emergency. An enemy attack on Canada is now expected. This is a real emergency. Sirens are sounding the take cover. Listen for further instructions.
This just in, a massive earthquake has shaken the west coast of British Columbia. It took place before dawn this morning. The epicenter is thought to have been somewhere offshore from Vancouver Island. The news was relayed to the CBC via a ham radio operator in Victoria a few minutes ago.
Good morning. I'll be presenting the alert status for this morning at this time. After roughly a 12-hour lapse, the enemy, our enemy, decided to finish us off once and for all. We received a missile warning at 12:15 GMT this morning.
With the FWC portion of the briefing, we will concentrate particularly only on new events. Unless you have any questions, I will just proceed from east to west. In Newfoundland, this morning at 12:20, we had one detonation that drove Newfoundland right up the wall, as you can see. And that is the only new thing in Newfoundland for today. In PEI, we have had at 05:13:40 a unknown detonation, which we have plotted, and we have no other information as of yet.